Hello everyone. In this lesson, I'll be going through the organizational structure, and I'll be using these business vocabulary terms to help me describe each diagram. Hopefully, you've already gone through these terms and know their meaning after making a vocabulary game this week. So first off, we be looking at a visual representation of a hierarchical organization, which is basically, as you can see, a pyramid-like organization where one person is in charge of a functional area, whether engineering, finance, marketing, and so on, and with one or more subordinates handling the subfunctions. In a hierarchical organization, higher levels imply greater superiority and domination than the lower ones, and the chain of command extends straight from the bottom. Straight from the top to the bottom. As you can see, this arrow pointing upwards, quoting responsibility and authority, represents the top, as you can see at the top of the pyramid. And these are the people who have responsibility and authority over the middle and the bottom. And at the bottom, these are excuse me, these are the people that take command from the top and middle class. And this hierarchical organizations, we'll see more examples of them later on in this video. Next, we have a span of control, which refers to the number of subordinates that a manager or supervisor can directly control. This number varies with the type of work. So if the work is complex, less numbers, and if not, then you could handle more. As you can see here, there's a managing director, and the directors are below that. And these directors manage all of the people under production, marketing, finance, administration, and development. Here we see a flat, or if you would say horizontal organization. Here, power is spread through the organization, the power structure within an association or business, and a business that is structured as a flat or horizontal organization where power is shared more broadly tends to allow more staff more control over business matters according to their expertise and is often supportive of considerable collaboration between their employees. So as you see here, everything is connected. Finance, production, sales, marketing, they're all connected back to the managing director, meaning that they can collaborate in order to come up with solutions and further on. And here it goes circular or flat, and this refers to the tall or vertical organizations, which is more of oh, excuse me, it's just another example of horizontal or flat organization where power is shared throughout the organization rather than having a hierarchy responsible of the lower employees and so on. Here, also another representation or of flat or horizontal organizations where different parts of the organization depend on each other to come up with a conclusion about any problems or issues in the organization. As we can see, accounts, sales, marketing, and production, they're all being merged together rather than being separated and being controlled by an individual. Here we go back to the hierarchical organization where it's a pyramid like organization Here it's represented as in flo- as a flowchart. Um, Again, here we can see one person in charge of a functional area. In this representation, it is the president at the top with the dark yellow, and then that person is in charge of the vice president of the European operations, and he's also in charge of the vice president of the US operations, and these people are in charge of accounting, marketing, operations, and human resources. So this would be represented in a pyramid or a flowchart where um, it's there is a clear difference between the levels of hierarchy, where the president is at on the top, and then in the middle there are vice presidents that are responsible for the managers that are responsible for accounting, marketing, operations, and human resources. Here as well, we see another representation of hierarchical organization where there would be a CEO and then managers of product A, product B, product C. They are all supervised by the CEO, and each one does his part. Here as well, it calls sample matrix organizational structure. This could also be referred to a hierarchical organization where the president is in charge of all vice presidents of design, finance, marketing, and human resources. And then below that, we see that the director is connected to product manager A, B, C, and D. So this could also be represented in a pyramid where president would be at top, the middle would be the director of products, vice presidents of design, finance, marketing, and human resources, and at the bottom, you would have the product managers A, B, C, and D. We haven't covered this really in the vocabulary game, but I would be interested in looking into that and what this diagram represents. I hope this was a useful video, and thank you. And here are the images provided and the sources for all the images. Thank you very much. Have a good day.